Orestes prepares for his devotionals, but unlike most church members, he doesn't read his Bible. 22 years ago, he lost his vision, so now he listens to your Story Hour for spiritual inspiration. Despite his handicap, Orestes still is able to share his faith with those he comes in contact with every day. He even witnessed to the man who delivered his bread.
Vino aquí a vender pan.
He was selling bread to me, so I shared my faith with him.
Para hablarle de la palabra de Dios para que no se me olvide.
2 years later, the man who was selling bread is now feeding God's sheep. Faustino runs a small group out of his house, and he preaches the message that Orestes shared with him, telling people of a new life to be found through Jesus' love and forgiveness. They read from the Bible and then sing songs of praise, songs that inspire them to go and tell others of the good news that they've heard. This small group does not have a church to meet in, so Faustino's house has been their meeting place for the past year. But soon, they will have a new place to worship. Part of your 13th Sabbath offerings this quarter will go to build a new house of worship for this small but faithful group of Adventists. This new church will be just one of 28 that will be built in the Interoceanic Union. It is common to find members meeting outside under tarps as they welcome in the Sabbath. Your faithful support of the 13th Sabbath offering will give them a chance to worship in a church so that they can continue to grow and fulfill the gospel commission. Just like Orestes, they all are praying to see Jesus soon.
We should put our sight on the second coming of Jesus as all our motivation. God has given us all gifts to use so that we can share our faith, and we must put ourselves in God's hands so He can use us.
Leaders of the Interoceanic Union have asked its members to help spread the gospel message. To help them do this, they offer training seminars to lay members and their families. Here, church leaders and pastors inspire, teach, and pray with members in quiet and peaceful locations where they can pause and reflect on God's teachings. These weekend retreats serve to refresh and recharge the spiritual batteries of lay members and church leaders, while at the same time offering them a chance to grow and learn how to better spread the gospel with those around them. This quarter, a portion of your 13th Sabbath offerings will help to renovate existing church retreats and build new ones for conferences that currently don't have facilities. These training centers will help to educate and motivate church members so that they can further the call to tell the world about Jesus. As Seventh-day Adventists, we are all called to share the light of Jesus to a world in darkness. This quarter, you can do your part by supporting the 13th Sabbath offering. Your gifts of love will help to build chapels and churches, teach church members how to share their faith, and spread the gospel to the people of the Inter-American Division. Thank you for all that you do to support the mission of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Your faithful prayers and offerings are helping to provide a spark of light to a world in need. To find out more about the 13th Sabbath offering and the role that it plays in mission, please visit AdventistMission.org.